Hello everyone, it's the Lone Biker here. I'm back in Dumfries in Galloway, this time in the remote A Forest, because I'm about to do the British Gravel Championships. Now, A Forest, spelled A-E, pronounced A. It's actually one of the 7 Stains mountain bike routes in Scotland normally, but this is going to be the venue for the British Gravel Championships. And I have entered because it's not too far away from home. It's only an hour away, so I thought I'd give it a go. It's been going on all weekend. This is the Sunday, and yesterday was the Masters events, the kind of 50s plus and a lot of the junior events. Today, the females are out racing just now. It's currently around 11 o'clock, and I'll be racing later with the big official pro race, and I'll be doing the 45 to 49-year-old event at round about 2 o'clock. So I've got plenty of time to sign on, grab something to eat and take in the atmosphere. So this is the event village here, and believe it or not, I have actually raced in the field where the event village is in a small cyclocross race. Oh, might even be 10 years ago now, but I'm just going to head to sign on. There's somewhere where I can get a coffee, which is always good. And so that's me signed on, and in the background there is the podium. So there's me in the podium. That's as close as we'll get probably today, but you can always hope. So in the background here today we have Vittoria tyres, we've also got Spatswear, and we have Pedal Power, where I have actually bought 2 bikes. Formerly a giant cyclocross bike came from there, but also my beautiful blue giant TCR was from there. Just heading over now because, there we go, there's some female podiums happening, exciting stuff.
Sorry, it was sporting participation, I got that wrong, sorry. Congratulations, ladies. And your winner today of the Junior Open Race here at the Lloyd's British Cycling National Championships of Gravel in A Forest, Dumfriesshire, your new British champion in the junior section is Aaron Cocker!
So we're back in the car and now we need to get set up. We've got a couple of numbers. I'm number 204 today. This one goes in the front of the bike so they can see what rider you are when you're coming. If they miss that, this one goes on the back of the jersey so they can see you as they pass and confirm. You do also have the tracker, which you put on your left ankle, and that beeps as you cross the timing mat, and it just is for me to get ready now, set up my bike, set up myself, and maybe wait a couple hours before we start. So I'll see you at the start line. There's the elites right there, and the orange helmet at the front row, that is Ben Swift from Ineos. Cammy Mason's here as well, amongst others. Don't know why I didn't get put in the elite.
And we are off, and we are racing. It is run by Myers, who set the early...
Go, man, go on down! Go on, man! Go, 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 go!
Next race off will be the 19 to 34s.
idea. First major climb, and I've tactically let the rest of the riders disappear into the future. I'll maybe reel them in. I forgot how much a step up in quality a British Champs is, but I'm here and I'm in it, so I'm beating everybody that's on the couch, and that's the main thing. So I'm not last. 2 people with mechanicals, and I don't wish misfortune on some people, but just shows you perseverance. Right, wee downhill coming. Right, either I saw some riders up ahead or it's a mirage and I'm hallucinating. Could be either. Let's go. Slowly. Right, the riders you're seeing coming towards us are the elites and the pros. They're probably about 15 kilometres ahead, who knows. But we're using the same part of the course at this bit. There are some beasts of climbs in this course. Hopefully this is a downhill coming. Oof, it's a muggy day too. Right, so this is the section where we saw riders coming towards us who had done more than I had. I was at kilometre 14 when they were passing. I'm now at kilometre 30, which means in the 20-minute head start over me, they managed to get a whole 10 miles in front. Oof. And here's somebody in their second lap already. Every chance I will be passed by the elites on my first lap as they do the second lap. There is the village of A and the event centre down there. So we must be near the end of lap 1. Yippee, another lap to go. Of course, as soon as I saw the event village in the town, the course pulled away from it. Oh, it's a tough old day in the bike. Come on. So I'm not out in a second lap because as I crossed the finish line, well, believably but unbelievably, the elite riders were actually coming to finish their second lap literally about 5 minutes after I was finishing my first. They're elite professionals, what can you do? So the commissaire, who I actually know, who was very nice, said that if I went out and did the lap I could if I wanted, but I'd be away out for a couple of hours on my own. And if I finished just with the one lap, I did not finish, I would be placed. So I chose that because it would be a long slog to go out for 2 hours on your own. It does feel a bit crap being crap sometimes. But I have to put in perspective, I'm a primary teacher in my mid-40s, so I'm doing okay. And 25 years ago, at age 21, and at this time I was recovering from spinal surgery and looked like this. I'll put a picture up. I was 19 stone, 8 pounds, and I was coming off the back of taking prescription painkillers for 2 years for chronic sciatica and a slip disc, and 2 years of agony and spinal surgery. So as much as it feels a bit crap to be crap today, it could be a lot worse. Right, I'm going to get changed and then I'll check back in when I've cheered up a bit. Right, cheered up a wee bit. As I'm always reminding other people and saying again, do you know who you beat? Everybody on the couch. So there are tens of millions of people didn't enter the British Championships today, so cheer up. Right, I'm heading back to the event zone because there's nothing cheers me up better than a wee coffee. So let's see if we can get some caffeine into the system. See some of the other finishers and maybe catch a couple of the podiums. Well, when you're out of luck, you're out of luck. The coffee van had sold out of coffee. So, to sum up today, I forgot I'd entered the British Championships. There are elite level people here, and even in the age category stuff, the people are still elite. Some of the names in my category were all former pros or semi-pros or people that I've raced with cyclocross before that used to lap me multiple times. And you kind of forget, people like me, we love cycling, we love racing, but we've got a day job to go to. And some people, for whatever reason, are able to train during the week to a level that just can't attain. But I have to say and remind myself, at least I entered, I put myself forward, I wore my club jersey with pride, and I did the best I could. So there you go. It wasn't me that stopped, the commissaires said I could stop. So there you go. Sometimes you've got to take the rough with the smooth, as they say in cycling. Sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail. Today I was most definitely the nail. But if the hammer is a professional cyclist or a bunch of professional cyclists that are paid to cycle, what can you do? You can only put your hands up and say, oh well. So, I'm off to recover physically and emotionally. And while I do that, there are 3 things you need to do. Like, subscribe, and get out and ride. See you in the flip side for something a little less racy next time, I think.